Good morning, everyone. We've all heard about the minimum wage. It's the baseline pay that workers are guaranteed to earn for their labor. But let's be honest. If you live on current minimum wage, it's hard to make ends meet. In fact, it's not just hard. It's impossible for most people. And what's worse, it's not getting any better. Let's break this down. Right now, the federal minimum wage in the U.S. is stuck at $7.25 an hour. That's about $15,000 a year before taxes. For someone working full-time, think about that for a second. In many parts of the country, that barely covers rent, let alone food, healthcare, or transportation. In 2023, the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the U.S. is close to $1,200 a month. For someone on minimum wage, that's almost their entire paycheck. Gone, just for a place to sleep. After that, there's nothing left for other necessities, much less any extras, like saving for the future or even having a little fun. And this isn't just a problem of living beyond your means. It's a problem of the cost of living outpacing wages. Rent, groceries, gas, everything is getting more expensive every year. But the minimum wage, it's been frozen at $7.25 since 2009. That's more than 15 years of inflation, rising costs, and stagnant wages. It's clear the minimum wage isn't keeping up with the reality of how much it costs to live. But the problem goes even deeper than just not having enough to get by. Many workers stuck at the minimum wage don't have the opportunity to move up. The idea that the minimum wage is just a starting point is outdated and unrealistic. For too many people, it's a ceiling they'll never break through. And it doesn't account for the fact that many workers in essential industries like healthcare, food service, and education are making the same as someone flipping burgers. These workers are literally keeping our society going, and yet they're treated as though their labor is worth less than it actually is. And when we talk about the sustainability of the system, let's remember this. Businesses often argue that raising the minimum wage would lead to job cuts. But studies show the opposite. Countries with higher minimum wages have seen stronger economies, lower employee turnover, and more consumer spending. When people earn more, they spend more, and that fuels economy growth. So far, from hurting the economy, raising wages would likely have a positive ripple effect, creating a healthier economy for everyone. It's time to recognize that minimum wage, as it stands, is outdated and unjustifiable. It's a number that no longer represents what people need to live decently, and is hurting workers, families, and communities. The idea that someone can work full-time and still struggle to pay their bills is simply unsustainable. We need to raise the minimum wage to match the reality of the modern economy. Workers deserve to earn enough to cover the basics and have some peace of mind. This isn't just about fairness. It's about making sure that hard work actually means something. That people can provide for themselves and their families without having to choose between paying rent or buying groceries. If we want a society where everyone has a shot at a better life, we have to fix this. Raising the minimum wage is an investment in our economy, in our people, and in our future. We can't afford to keep people in poverty just to preserve outdated systems. It's time for a change. Thank you.